Hello, welcome to the Spider's Web. We're going to make a couple of adjustments before we carry on. First of all, one adjustment is I made a mistake with the crossbow turret trap that we had that was causing all the aggro on this tile, sorry. I should have only used that during Erjan's turn, during Erjan's monster phase, not through all three characters' monster phases. So because of that, I'm going to reclaim that healing surge, because that was the one that killed off, that knocked Thorgrim on his back and forced me to use the healing surge. I did that in Alyssa's turn. So I'm going to reclaim the healing surge. And secondly, I've been told by, I cannot remember who. I'm sorry, whoever you was that told me this, I apologise for forgetting your name, but I was told that the gargoyle should have attacked the Dragon Knight. So before we go any further, I'm going to do that now. So he attacks on an 8+, and the Dragon Knight has an armour class of 15. So let's move across to the dice tower. I've moved it around so we can get a better lock. So we want less than 7. And we get 6, that's good. See? Bit of luck finally. Okay, so let's just zoom in over here and see where we are. Well, again, it's Alyssa's turn. She's currently stood here, waiting to spring into action. We have, as you can see up here, a gargoyle. We have a zombie, and we have the blazing skeleton. Jan, unfortunately, has been knocked on his back. So that healing surge we've just reclaimed is going to be used on his next turn. But before then, let's see if Alyssa can do anything useful in this. So, where can we go from here? Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to stay there. And we're going to have a pop at the zombie first off with careful attack. But first, sorry, no we're not. What I should have done, because she's on a crypt corner, we are going to turn over one of our room event deck cards for the crypt corner, and what we have on this is draw 2 tiles from the bottom of the dungeon stack and place them on the 2 closest unexplored edges. Place monsters on these tiles as usual. Do not draw an encounter card during your next villain phase. That's good, I think. So we take 2 cards from the bottom of our adventure tile stack, and the very bottom one we get is Crypt Corner 16 to 20, which will go there because that's the That's the first one. So that one will go there and lead back round here. And the second one will go, or is, the number 3 open tile, which is that one. And I think that one is the closest unexplored edge, so it can go there. Okay, so that's 2 more tiles out of the way. And it also says we do not draw an encounter card during your next villain phase. So that's good. Okay. So the thing is now we cannot draw another tile because we've just blocked it off there. And we don't draw an encounter card. Now I'll just use, as I was planning on doing, the careful attack, which is one adjacent monster takes 1 damage. So we'll use that, and the zombie gets removed from play. The card goes into our experience pile, and the zombie figure gets removed. So that's quite a productive turn for Alyssa, as we've made a bit of headway kind of through the dungeon. But now it's Jan's turn. Sorry, no it isn't, it's the Blazing Skeleton that has a bash. I forgot about that. It's Melissa's villain phase. If the Blazing Skeleton is within 1 tile of a hero, it attacks each hero on the closest hero's tile with a ball of fire. Okay, so it attacks. I should have attacked that one, I think, but never mind. Too late to bother about it now. Okay, so it attacks each hero on the closest hero's tile. When the closest hero's tile is the one it's on, so it has a +7 attack, and it causes. Oops. So I'm trying to find a flat space for the tripod to sit on. Okay, so first of all, we are going to what is it now? Now I'm a class of 16 for Thorgrim. We've got 7. So as long as I get less than 9, not a problem, and I get 10, and that's 2 damage. That's 2 hit points. And go on to Thorgrim. And now the Dragon Knight. He has a armor class of 15, and he gets 10. He has 3 hit points. That counts as 2 hit points, so he has 1 hit point left. So not going good for the Dragon Knight. Okay, so let us continue. It's now Jan's turn, and just zoom out for a second so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to use the healing surge, place it back into there, and stand Jan up. Okay, so we're over there again. Now, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Let's see if we've got anything that causes some serious damage. I'm actually going. I can't yet. I should have done that beforehand. Okay, so where are we? The gargoyle has 2 hit points, the blazing skeleton has 1 hit point left. The problem is the gargoyle is the next one that's going to be what's the word I'm looking for? The gargoyle is the next one that's going to be activated. So I think what we should do is let's hit the blazing skeleton, and as he's an adjacent monster, we'll hit him with Tide of Iron. Attack one adjacent monster. If you hit, place that monster, if it isn't destroyed, on a tile within 1 tile of you, and you can move to any square on your tile. Well, if I do hit him, he's destroyed because he only has 1 hit point left. So I'll just move that down, and there we go. So it's +8. Or trapping strike. And yes, +8. And the blazing skeleton has an armour class of 13. Are we ready? 2. How bad? Very. Okay, so that's out of the way. I think Erjan is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And because we haven't had... Sorry, he's just gone on to a crypt corner tile. So we turn over another one of these room cards. Nothing happens. That's nice. Okay. But we didn't draw an encounter card, or we didn't draw one thing we forgot to do. One thing we forgot to do on Alyssa's turn, I'm going to have to do that now. We've got a blazing skeleton for Alyssa. She can't have it because she's already got one. Yeah, you discard that monster and draw a fresh one. And we have for Alyssa a gargoyle. Not good. We don't want too many of them. So that one goes on that one because that was the first one we picked out. And the second monster card is a rat swarm. And the rat swarm will go on there. So I'm going to have to activate those now. So the gargoyle is within 1 tile of a hero. It moves to the closest hero's tile and attacks each hero on the tile with a whirlwind of claws. Okay, so he's going to move there, and he can only attack Alyssa because Erjan hadn't moved then. So let's move there. 10, 18. Alyssa's armour class is 15, so she gets 2 and slowed. So it's 2 hit points. And so right, that was that one. And now the rat swarm. If the rat swarm was within 1 tile of a hero, it's not. It just moves closer, 1 tile closer to the closest hero. So what I've done is I've moved the rat swarm from there to there. Okay, so I think we're back on track now. So now it's the gargoyle's turn. On Erjan's gargoyle, that is. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so Erjan's gargoyle is going to move to the closest tile. One tile closer. I'll move to the closest hero's tile and attacks each hero on the tile with the one with the claws again. So let's move over back to here, and we're talking a +8 attack on Thorgrim. So we want less than 8, and we get 4. However, it still causes 1 damage. And the Dragon Knight is dead. Okay, so place him over here, out of the way. He didn't achieve much, but never mind. Okay, so that, I think, is that. So that's Erjan's turn. Now it's Thorgrim's turn. And Thorgrim is, I think, going to attack. He's not, he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to move there, out of the way, and I'm going to use the Beacon of Hope. Choose a tile within 1 tile of you, attack each monster on that tile. Each hero on the chosen tile regains 1 hit point. Unfortunately there's no heroes on that tile, but there are 2 monsters, which is the reason I was using that. So there's 2 monsters, and they both get attacked with a +6 attack. So we want a higher number roll as possible. So first of all we'll have a go at the Blazing Skeleton. 14, he's gone. So the Blazing Skeleton is gone. That can go in our experience pile. And we want something very similar for the gargoyle. 19, ooh, 1 off. That's gone as well because it causes 2 damage and the gargoyle has 2 hit points. So unfortunately the heroes don't get the 1 hit point from that attack, but at least we got rid of 2 more monsters, which is always a good thing. And unfortunately Thorgrim doesn't have any monsters. Sorry, fortunately Thorgrim doesn't have any monsters, so I don't do anything more. Except for turning over an encounter card, which I will do now. And the encounter card we get is Overrun. Monsters charge from all directions. Each hero takes damage equal to the number of monsters he or she controls. Well, that's not good, but it would mean that Erjan will take 1 damage, which will take him up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll take up to 9 hit points, and he's got 10. And 2, 4, 5, and Alyssa gets taken up to 7, and that is the end of that. The mistakes I made with the gargoyles I'm going to use to countermand the all the mess I made with the trap. So I caused enough damage with the trap that, yeah, I'm going to make it a little bit easier for him and just activate the gargoyle, each gargoyle once. So, as I said, I know about that mistake, so please don't mention it. There's possibly others I've missed, I don't know. My head's not quite with it today, and more than quite likely I have missed something, but as I said, hopefully next turn everything will be straight, everything will be sorted, and I can play it a bit better. So until then, take care, God bless, and bye for now.